See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Arizona. 63 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trumaine Johnson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Hey, exit.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's got a man complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Carr to throw. That is caught at the 7. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Carr again. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Allen looking deep down and got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They begin the drive with Pumphrey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, hold. Not 10. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Yes.
And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Right down. 185. Yo, baby, they turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Raider 9.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Carr. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go. Single. 17, guys. Check him out. Regular.
Allen now on 1st down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
41, Mike. 41 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
They'll run with Muhammad. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Switch it, switch it.
Allen now going to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Matt Milano charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 50. Bravo.
Now Allen operating from the gun. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Now, blue 80.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go.
Raider 2.
Check 31, check 31.
Carr now on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Now, blue 80. Come on, baby.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A toss play. Gordon trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 48-yard line.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Romeo Okwara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Allen to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darren Lee in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the dump-off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Your trip is here.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Evergreen 19. Mark 37. Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Open man right side is Shark. That throw good for 4. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jason Pierre-Paul able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Allen. And he's going to go down again. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Saints, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.